Millions of people are suffering from chronic fatigue and fibromyalgia, and they don't even realize it, or they don't even know how it's connected to their thyroid health. Even though your thyroid is functioning properly and there are no negative markers and lab tests are normal, there is a connection and it should be addressed. My name is Dr. Antonika, and I'm here to talk about the connection between chronic fatigue syndrome, fibromyalgia, and thyroid. Chronic fatigue syndrome and fibromyalgia are two conditions that a lot of people suffer from silently. They don't even know that they have it until they're diagnosed maybe months or years later. But there is a connection with these symptoms and syndromes and the thyroid. Autoimmune thyroid disease is the most prevalent autoimmune disorder affecting about 10% of the population, and it is recognized as the cause of fibromyalgia and chronic widespread pain. Now, there is a strong connection between chronic fatigue and fibromyalgia and the thyroid. The thyroid is a small gland in the neck that produces hormones that regulate metabolism. A malfunctioning thyroid can cause a range of symptoms, including fatigue, weight gain, moodiness, and even muscle aches. Now, a significant consequence of long-standing leaky gut and dysbiosis will result in impaired thyroid function. Now, unfortunately, most doctors assessing thyroid function rely solely on blood tests, measuring the hormone TSH, and occasionally free T3 in assessing the function of the thyroid. If the test comes back in normal ranges, then you'll be told that your thyroid is doing fine. While it may be true the thyroid itself is fine, the active thyroid hormone T3 may be low relative to its mirror image, reverse T3, which the liver also produces from the T4 released by the thyroid gland. If the liver is toxic, among other things, it can create a dominance of the reverse T3. In this case, food therapy is an essential part of the healing process. So, chronic fatigue syndrome has been a mystery for decades, and some people believe it's caused by environmental factors, while others are conducting research on genetics as the cause of the illness, which affects nearly every part of the body, including joints, muscle tenderness, in addition to affecting your sleep and causing things like insomnia. Now, there isn't any one solution that works best, but many treatments can be beneficial depending on what else may be going wrong or what's associated with the symptoms that you're experiencing. If you're struggling with chronic fatigue or fibromyalgia, it's worth considering whether or not your thyroid is to blame or a part of the problem. But don't worry, there are treatments that are available that can help get your thyroid back on track. Now, there's also natural solutions to help support you in those treatments. There is an incredibly powerful food therapy program that can help keep you healthy and safe. And wellness practitioners around the world have turned to nutritional therapy for years. Now, I am here to get the information out to the world that there is a solution. So if you want to hear more about how to repair your thyroid and how to restore your body from the symptoms you're experiencing that are associated with fibromyalgia, know that I work with the highest quality of herbs and micronutrients grown in regenerative soil. And that matters because you cannot repair the body without plants that are being grown right now. Sadly, the plants that are being grown and sold to us in stores are injured by the microbiome that is not being flourished and cultivated in farming. It's been destroyed by fast farming. In fact, since the 1960s, our soil has been destroyed by a chemical called glyphosate. Now, we are seeing disease skyrocket, and 80% of all Americans are reporting that they have these severe chronic digestive distress, disorders that contribute to autoimmune. And this isn't a coincidence. Since the 80s, we've been seeing a large surge of autoimmune in history. So I encourage you to let me empower you than scare you. Now, I work with a team of passionate individuals who are here to coach you through achieving optimal health and restoring your whole health and regenerating the functions of your body.